What's up?
Going into abandoned buildings alone at night can be downright terrifying. But what if you stumble upon something or someone you'd rather not face? Tonight, we're uncovering 6 of the most spine-chilling encounters ever caught on camera. These stories will have you thinking twice before ever setting foot in an abandoned building alone again. Let's jump straight into the first unsettling encounter. Our first video tonight begins on a rainy evening at Patoka Lake, Indiana, where a solo camper named Austin Armstrong set out for what he hoped would be a peaceful night under the trees. It is March 20th, 2018. Austin's trip quickly proved more challenging than expected. The rain and darkness closed in around him, and before long, a single loud noise would turn the quiet forest into something far more unnerving.
See, it's getting dark. Fire is pretty consistent now. It hasn't been raining for about, I'd say it's been about 2 hours now since it stopped raining. I still need to find more wood, so I have my headlamp. I just need to find some bits and pieces just to keep it going. We're going pretty strong, but it's getting pretty thin, if you can tell, like down in the bottom of it. It's kind of thin. So I just need to keep it going, you know, at least till I go to bed, which probably won't be anytime soon. But this is the best part of camping, I think. You know, like once it starts getting dark, I wish there weren't any clouds, because then I could see the stars. And out here, the stars are nice. Like out here, we would go Boy Scout camping out here every now and then, and look up, and you know, it's just like the Milky Way. You can like see everything. But I actually, the last time I was here, I camped that way, right over there.
As night settles over the lake, Austin's campfire glows after hours of tending. The forest is damp but quiet, and with a headlamp strapped on, he searches for more firewood. Reflecting on past trips in the same area, he recalls stargazing with friends under the Milky Way and wishes the clouds would part. But tonight, the woods feel different, quieter, heavier, as he ventures further into the dark for supplies.
Okay, you can't really see anything out here, so yeah, I have this flashlight. It's got a good beam on it. So I found a stack of firewood out this way. Okay, you can kind of see that light right there. So that's an outhouse. So if I follow this light, where my light's going here, there's a former campfire that was over here, and somebody left a decent stack of firewood. So it was mostly wet. What the? I don't know if you guys just heard that, but like something literally just went boom over there. Holy crap. I gotta go check it out. I don't see anything. Hello? I'm trying to find a rational explanation too. Like, maybe it was the wood. But it doesn't look any different than when I left. And I don't think that this would make that kind of sound. What was that? I hope that showed up like on the, camera. Let's see that. Okay, this is better. Come on, surely there's not something out here right now. I will be upset. Hello? Oh my god. I would be so upset if there's something out here right now. But that was a very large boom and snap. It sounded like there was something like climbing through something. So it could have been an animal. But I'm praying to God that it was something collapsing in the fire. But it was very, very loud. Oh, I guess you guys, maybe you guys can see this. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back on my way now.
Then, a sudden boom shatters the silence. Deafening and close, it makes him freeze, scanning the tree line with his torch, half expecting to see eyes staring back at him. Nothing. Just the darkness pressing in from every side. Moments later, he discovers the source, a fallen sign. Ordinary, yet in the stillness of the night, it felt like something far more threatening. The scare left Austin with a new respect for how tense and vulnerable solo camping can be. Even harmless noises become unsettling when you're alone, surrounded by nothing but shadows. What began as a quiet camping trip turned into a night of suspense and unease. Proof that in the wilderness, even the smallest sounds can feel terrifying. Be honest. Could you spend a night out there, alone in the dark, not knowing what's lurking just beyond the trees? Or are you content watching from your blanket-wrapped safety zone? The next video of the night comes from Ian on YouTube. It is January 17th, 2024, and Ian had just parked his car, set up a new lighting system, and arranged a small cooking area. Everything seemed ready for a quiet night, until things took a frightening turn.
What's going on, guys? It's been a while since I posted a video. Honestly, man, I've been pretty depressed. I've been pretty beat down, so I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna take a little vacation, but that has made me even more depressed. Without posting YouTube videos, it's just been pretty bad off. So I got some pretty cool stuff I want to share with you guys. We're gonna get it popping right now. I was attacked stealth camping the other night at McDonald's. I'm gonna show you guys that right now. That was insane, bro. It's a crazy story. But I picked up this GoPro mount at a Walmart. It's an official GoPro mount. And if you do have GoPro products, go with the actual GoPro ones, because the Amazon basic ones or some things, they're just not as quality as the actual GoPro products. This is gonna be my first time putting this on because I'm gonna go clean my car right now, and I am gonna get it ready for tomorrow's stealth camping adventure. This looks pretty ridiculous, but I'm interested to see in how the footage is gonna turn out. Tonight, I will be tearing the lighting system out of my car, and I got a comment recently which said, hey bro, would you ever like seriously consider taking your car apart? I absolutely would, but the thing is, I don't own the car. It is financed right now, so I got these cool new zip ties, and I have this little lantern that I got off of Amazon, and this is what is going to power my entire car system's lights as of right now. The coolest thing about it is, cars are made of metal. What does this have? A big old magnet. I researched for a while. This thing has a huge battery, 10,000 milliamp hours. It has a few settings, but I'm gonna go show those outside, because honestly, I don't even know what they look like outside yet. I haven't tried it, but let's try this first person POV footage. Yeah, got a bit of a mess in here right now. Okay, let's go ahead and put these things up here, push those back here, push this over here, put that there for now. Go ahead and disconnect that fridge. So I'm using my headlamp here, and just so I can kind of practice with it and see what POV I can get. So this is my lighting system, and I definitely have to take this off. Look at how bad this looks. That's not great. Out with the old, in with the new. And it definitely did some damage to my car's headliner. You can see right there. That's okay. I know how to fix that. I had to replace the old one on my Corolla, so that's not the end of the world there. But I think it's definitely gonna look a lot better now without these fuzzy things everywhere. And I think it's capturing the view the most where the light is the brightest, so that is good. And these stupid lights never worked in videos. It was always a massive pain. So I got these little reusable zip ties from Walmart, and hopefully, well, I know they'll be able to work because I can literally open this thing right here, wrap them around, and put this thing anywhere. So let's see what this looks like. Bam. Now, one thing I'm worried about is if this thing is super bright. Whoa. Okay, well, let me shut off my GoPro light. And look at that. You can actually see quite a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these up, and let's see what we can see from the outside. So I'm gonna go ahead and dim this all the way down here.
Ian tested his lighting setup, experimenting with lantern brightness and colors to stay visible inside while remaining discreet outside. He organized his cooking gear, adjusted the curtains, and reflected on how comfortable and secure the car felt for the night ahead. Confident, he expected nothing unusual to happen.
I can't really see anything at all. What about from the back? There's a tiny, I mean, you can see in there, but that is pretty damn stealthy. And way better than having those things in here. Because look at that light. Now you guys will actually be able to see during my videos inside the car. And then that one combined with this light here. And we got like a pretty much video production going on. So that's awesome. I'm really happy with that. Super cool. So there it is, guys. There's the new lighting system. Go camping tomorrow night. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm also looking after Robert's guinea pigs while he's away from Thailand. There they are. And if you don't know, I do a podcast called The Great White Brown Hope. And the co-host is in Thailand right now. And his channel is @Robert from Cali. He's posting some really cool videos right now from Thailand. Here is actually his channel. Right there, if you can see that. And without further ado, let's get into this. So it was Saturday, a couple days ago. I was super beat. I was exhausted. I was like, you know what? I'm not even filming a video. I'm just gonna go and hunker down because my car is made for that. And I went to a spot I normally always go to. There's a McDonald's right there. It's 24 hours. I didn't think anything would happen. All of a sudden, this guy comes out of nowhere, and this is what happened. I'm not gonna explain anything other than the fact that I was literally laying down, about to go to sleep, and I just hear like not a knock, but like him like trying the handle, like him pulling it, and then this is what happened. What's going on, man? What's going on? What's up? What's up, man? What's going on? What are you doing? Hey, bro. What's up? What are you doing, man? You're weird, bro. What the hell, man? Sorry, guys, my light's on. Oh, man, I'm shaking, dude. I had my whole setup. I was sleeping back there, dude. Oh, man, he tried to open my door. And then you guys saw that. He wasn't saying anything, man. Dude was a freaking zombie, dude. I don't even have my glasses on. I can't be driving. Oh, I gotta get to a safe spot, guys. What's going on, guys? I don't even know if you'll be able to see out that far, but I was parked right over there. Man, I'm still shaking, dude. That was insane. And this guy I just heard like a hello. I was sleeping, and then this dude grabbed my door handle, man. I don't know where he went. And you guys saw him. He was like a freaking zombie, dude. There he is. There he is. I see him. No, is that a lady? It might be a woman. I don't know. Honestly, it's hard to tell. That's what stealth camping is like sometimes. Alright, that was definitely the craziest thing that's happened to me so far. I really apologize, guys. The lighting is not going to be great, but I'm just trying to hunker down and go to bed for the night. When I first started watching stealth camping videos, I could have never imagined like the stuff that would actually happen. It seems perfect, right? Like you're in your car, you're traveling, you're sleeping, you're all perfectly hunkered down, everything's going according to plan, like this is your own place, but The scary thing is, you're in public. And when you're in public, you have all sorts of people around you and you can't control it. Like, you never know what's going to happen. The only thing that you can control is just your own actions. And when something like that happens, man, like, of course I see thumbnails and videos of like, oh, this guy tried to break in, but mostly it's like clickbait and stories of like, oh, it almost happened and all this stuff, right? But then you get the actual stories of it happening, and that scared the hell out of me. I think I'm gonna move locations, but this is such a prime location. I've wanted to do this one for a while, just stealth camping in front of a McDonald's. I didn't get to film this week, and I was like, okay, perfect. It's Saturday night, like I'm getting out at 2, I'll go film. I can't do it. I'm just gonna hunker down, eat. I was gonna make food, but I'm glad I brought this as backup, just like a little Italian job slider. And I'm gonna hunker down, guys. I'll talk to you guys more about it tomorrow, but I'm glad I just started recording because I thought this dude was just, he actually tried to get in. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to hear him on video, like trying at the door handle, like, hello, hello.
But as he lay down to sleep, the calm shattered. A stranger suddenly began tugging at his car door handle, moving in a slow, unnatural way that Ian later described as zombie-like. Heart racing, he filmed from inside as the intruder lingered outside, their movements silent and unsettling, before disappearing back into the darkness. The encounter left Ian shaken. What began as a routine stealth camp quickly spiraled into a reminder of how vulnerable these nights can be. Even when you feel secure, anyone could appear without warning. Though he made it through unharmed, the experience showed how quickly a peaceful setup can turn into a terrifying ordeal. Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you're enjoying it, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The next chilling video comes from Adventures with D. On a quiet evening at a remote farmhouse, investigator D was invited to explore a cornfield bordered by dense woods. It is August 14th, 2025. D arrived at the farmhouse. Almost immediately, the atmosphere turned tense. The dogs grew restless. Unexplained noises echoed from the tree line, and shifting shadows made her question whether she was dealing with animals, people, or something else entirely.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What is this? I don't know what this oh, dude, screw that, screw that, screw that, what was that? Dude! What was that? I can't do this. No, I can't do this, guys.
Guys, I can't do this.
Dee catches her first glimpse of a dark shape slipping silently through the cornfield. Its size and speed don't match any animal she knows. Then comes the whistling. Strange, distant calls from the woods that seem to answer her movements. Subtle rustling in the stalks builds a suffocating tension, leaving her frozen as the noises circle closer.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to adjust you. That's not a f***ing deer, dude. That's not a f***ing deer, dude. It's not a deer, dude. I'm walking away very slowly. I'm walking away very slowly. Stop. That was violent, dude. Hi. Hello? Hi. I just heard a hi. I can't. I can't, dude. I just wanted to get down to this corner, and I can't. Okay. Dude, this is stupid. This is stupid. What was it?
Moments later, Dee spots a figure at close range. Whispering, "That's not a deer." She edges backward, flashlight sweeping over flattened stalks and heavy impressions in the ground. Signs of something large pushing through the field. The fear peaks when guttural sounds erupt from all sides. Rustling and rapid movements surround her in every direction, shapes darting at the edge of her vision. Overwhelmed, she bolts from the field, shaken and unsure what she has just confronted. By the end of the night, Dee is left rattled and uncertain. The disturbed ground, the eerie whistles, the shadowy figures, all suggest something unusual was moving through the cornfield. Even with preparation, the encounter remained unexplained, leaving behind a chilling truth. Sometimes, the dark holds more questions than answers. It's easy to prepare for wildlife, but what we rarely expect, what truly unnerves us, is when another person appears where no one else should be. That's when curiosity turns to fear. The next shocking video of the night comes from Exploring with Angelo. On a quiet night deep in the wilderness of northern Ontario, the lone investigator set up camp by a remote lake, preparing for an evening of solitude. It is August 25th, 2025, and Angelo arrived at the lakeside location, ready to spend the night in the wilderness.
How to check if steak is finished. So, basically what you do is you got your hand here, you take your finger. If it feels like that, medium rare, when you touch the steak, medium rare. When you go like that, and actually kind of clench a little bit, that's well done. If it feels like this, your steak is well done. There you go. You just learned how to cook steak. On a paranormal wilderness camping channel. Alright, bon appetit. Oh. Ow. I literally just hit my knee. It hurt. It's because this bench is like really messed up. Hang on, let me switch sides here. I don't know why I'm sitting on this side. Also, I'm getting like stuff stuck to my plate. Okay, that's better. Man, that side of the bench is just all kinds of messed up. Got some Michael Bobs. What more could you want in life? Being in the wilderness, by a beautiful lake, we got a campfire. We got charcoal broiled, whatever, steak. Alright, so far. Yeah, I definitely overcooked it a little bit, but... The tenderness is not there. Definitely not there. I mean, it is sirloin. Sirloin is not usually the most tender steak. Sorry, I know I'm talking with a mouthful, but... disappointing. Very disappointing. You didn't do good on this one, Walmart. Again, I have a bone to pick with you guys. Damn. Oh my god, it's so chewy. The hell? Alright, tomorrow we're going to Costco. We're stocking up on ribeyes. Screw this shit. This is disappointing. Wow. Jesus. Can't even eat it. I think the tires on my car would be softer than this shit. And you pay a fortune for it too. Wow. If I didn't need to eat, I would probably like dispose of this. This is really disappointing. Let's try a tomato at least. So if I saw the packaging, I would check, but I think I know what the problem is. I think the supplier is a bunch of bull. So here in Canada, top tier beef is considered AAA. So basically it goes from the bottom, which is ungraded, which could be anything, really. It could be AAA, AA, single A, or just utter garbage at this point. Yeah, it goes from ungraded to A, AA, and then AAA is considered the highest quality beef. The highest quality in general in the country is in Alberta, just based on their standards of how they raise the Angus cows. One thing that they can do is they can tenderize the meat from a AA or a single A up to a AAA, which in my opinion is because you're not actually raising the cow to a AAA. It's nonsense. And I've noticed that some places, normally they would put it on the packaging, mechanically tenderized. Did not notice this on this one in particular. Not happy with this. Not impressed. That's it. I'm calling Walmart Canada head office. I'm complaining. Okay guys, well, dinner is finite. I do gotta package up the leftover steaks. I'll eat them anyways. Honestly, they were really disappointing. So I cut into, some of them were like perfectly cooked. It's so chewy. Like I didn't even want to continue eating them because they were so bad. I know I'm like ranting about Walmart, but...
He settled by the lakeside, preparing a fire and cooking dinner under a makeshift shelter. As he worked, strange interruptions broke the calm. Flashes of light, distant yelps, and faint knocking noises, making the night feel increasingly uneasy.
Hello? That was weird. Somebody back there? It legit sounded like it was behind me. Let me see if I hear something again. It's starting to get really cold. Chills. Not hearing anything. I'm not even running the spirit box. That whatever that was out there. Oh, that's nice. Keep me up, baby. Somebody's back there. Tell me. I think in a few moments I'm gonna go and grab my rifle just in case. Some weird ass going on out here. I guess we could run this spirit box in the meanwhile. The wind. We're so lucky that we're in this spot. I think the noise like in the background, that humming, I think that's a train. Anyway, let's run this for a moment. Let's just see what comes through. Is there anybody here that wishes to communicate with me? I might actually try the other spirit box, the annoying ass one. Just to see, out of curiosity, what might come through. I am so pooped. I'm so drained. I didn't... Okay, I just heard a whistle, but like a referee whistle. What the f was that? I actually don't even know if it's like because I didn't sleep. I mean, I actually slept pretty good last night. What am I talking about? It was the night before I didn't sleep great, but yesterday I slept pretty good. Surprisingly.
Pilot.
Pilot? What? What do you mean by pilot? I feel so drained. What was that? Something moved over there. Oh, screw you, Smoke. Now is not the time.
Trip.
What? I don't see anything. I'm actually surprised it's not raining. It's supposed to. I'm getting pretty lucky right now. Okay. Somebody just clapped again. Who's there? I can't even see through these bushes.
Leo.
Who the hell is Leo? What? Alright, I'm gonna go check. Hello?
The spirit box began producing unsettling responses, coughing, whispers, and a mysterious voice repeating the name Leo just behind him. The sounds shifted from one side of camp to the other, creating a chilling sense of being surrounded.
Loud. What was that? It sounded like rocks. I swear, all tonight is me legit pacing back and forth. It's like someone's trying to mess with me. Hello? Hello? Who's out here? It's like someone's trying to with me out here. It could very well be those people. I don't know. Who's out here? Okay. What the f was that? Fuck that. Who's there? Either that or it's a f***ing moose. know. Like I'm waiting for like a moose or something to come out. So, I thought I saw eyes in there, but for those of you who have no idea, bull moose are territorial, and they will f you up, but not if I f them up first. I don't know, too weird. It literally sounded like a bunch of rocks, like all simultaneously fell. I don't know what that was. I don't know, I don't see anything. Alright, anyway. That's enough for tonight. I'm legitimately freaked out.
Then came the most unnerving moment. Rocks fell nearby without cause. Glimpses of eyeshine appeared in the darkness, and shifting shadows seemed to move around him. Angelo paced cautiously, flashlight trembling, convinced he was no longer alone. Throughout the night, the strange noises, unexplained visuals, and heavy atmosphere kept him on edge, amplifying the isolation of the remote camp. By morning, exhausted and unsettled, Angelo packed up and left. The memory of voices, falling rocks, and eyes watching from the dark lingered long after, proof that even the loneliest wilderness can hold terrifying secrets. We like to think we understand the world around us, but in the quiet of night, it's the unexplainable, the things that move unseen or whisper without warning, that remind us we don't. The next video happens on a crisp evening in Oklahoma, when solo camper Lady Bugout set out for a peaceful night near a scenic lake. She parked her mobile cabin among the pines, soaking in the quiet of the forest, ready for an evening of rest and reflection. It is November 6th, 2021, and her calm night took a terrifying turn when tornado warning sirens suddenly echoed through the darkness.
This is gonna be awesome night. I'm here for a couple nights, heading up north again. It's cooler by the lake here. I'm in Oklahoma, and just wanted to show you guys what I get to enjoy for the next couple days. If I could park right up inside something like this, it's my favorite. I love when pine creates this little bed and no brush, but it's very soft. I would make this the spot for my little cabin in the woods. Smells so good. I'm so grateful for days like this, the wind, the trees, the wind through the trees. Nothing invigorates me more or refreshes me more than to have days like this. So I'm very, very thankful. Out here, it's crazy windy. It said that the wind would pick up. It'll be a nice sleeping weather. I love when the wind is howling a little bit through the trees. Such a beautiful, beautiful sound. So while the wind is howling outside,
She parks by the lake, enjoying the solitude. The wind rustles through the trees. Tent campers nearby settle in, and everything feels perfect until the unexpected begins.
there's a tornado warning. So there was a severe thunderstorm warning, tornado warning issued just a minute ago. And so I am not sure what to do in this situation, actually. I thought that somebody would come around. The tent campers hightailed it out of here in the motorcycle. And so I am just going to go to a spot that I'm not so open because I'm very much in the open. I just feel a little low here about myself. So there's little lights that you see in the distance there. That is the bathroom shelter. I was outside of a clearing of trees that was near the water, which was a beautiful place to be, but I literally was the only thing out in this clearing and it did not feel safe. So I wanted to get to a place where I felt a little more sheltered, and now I feel fine. But that was, if you want to talk about what was the scariest I've ever been in my van, was this right now. Here's the bathroom shelter. That might be my best bet if there is any more severe weather.
Tornado sirens erupt, jolting her awake. Heart racing, she watches as nearby campers pack up and flee. Alone in the open clearing, she knows she must act quickly. Driving toward a concrete bathroom shelter, she secures her camper and braces for the storm. Wind howls, rain lashes down, and every sound amplifies the fear of what might come next. The storm eventually passes, but the lesson lingers. What began as a peaceful night by the lake turned into a reminder of just how quickly nature can shift from calm to chaos. Her quick thinking and preparedness kept her safe, but her story underscores a sobering truth. In the wild, beauty and danger coexist. Even the quietest campsites can become survival tests when the weather turns, and staying alert can make the difference between comfort and catastrophe. Before the next clip, if you're enjoying the video, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and right now, 80% of viewers aren't subscribed. So if you're one of them, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really means a lot. Your support helps us continue creating awesome, creepy videos. Now, let's get back to the video. The last video of the night comes from GG Outdoors, and on a windy evening at the cliffs of S's Endway, a lone camper set out to spend the night surrounded by rugged terrain and open sea. It is April 19th, 2024, when he arrived at the cliffside, prepared to face the fog, rain, and exposure that came with such an unforgiving location.
I think I pitched a tent on a bit of a slope, but it's alright. At least it rains on it. It's raining, but it's only slightly now. I can't just sit in tent. I want to take in all the views, don't I? Right, it's started to rain. I've had to climb in for shelter. I'm going to show you the inside of the tent then. It's got the mountain warehouse. It's only a 3-season bag, but it's my lightweight one. I didn't fancy bringing my down bag because it's a bit big, isn't it? A bit bulky. Yeah, it's just a single skin tent really. It's got everything you need. It's like super lightweight. I don't have a door on this side, but it has like a zip where you can just like, I could store my bag there. I would just leave it on that porch anyway because it's easier to get to in it if you want a big out. Yeah. Right. Right. Let's tip there, chilling with it now. Mix it all together. I'll put it on tripod actually. A bit higher. Doo-doo. Leave that looking a little longer just to warm the chili up. Alright, it's getting foggy out there. Oh, is that just all the rain? That's the end product. At least I get a little view. I have my scran, finish my can, and because I don't really want to get wet. Now I'm camping tomorrow. So, I'm going to enjoy that. I'll bring you back later on, I suppose.
The camper trekked along rugged trails, navigating drizzle, fog, and the steep exposed terrain. He set up a slightly sloped patch for his lightweight tent, lit a small fire, and cooked his meal. The cliffs below loomed as a constant reminder of the danger, the fog and wind wrapping around him, making every sound and movement feel tense.
A bit of first 95.
Where do you live? Coast Guard, it's PC Snurf calling from Norfolk Police over at Whitby. How are we doing? Yes, not bad, thank you. We've put that job on for that tent on the edge of the cliffs. And with it now, I'm happy you guys can stand down. It's probably a good 10 metres away from the edge. I'll provide him with some safety advice. He's only staying for this evening, so if you get any other calls, obviously, it's probably going to be this chap. I will do that indeed, not a problem. No worries then. Take care, thank you. Cheers now, bye bye.
Right, can you see the tent from the road as well?
Yeah.
Ah, fucking hell, I thought.
Stands out.
I thought it was going to blend in because it's white. But
No, it stands out like I don't know what. Do you have a phone number?
07.
Yeah.
What was it?
And have you got that on you now?
Yeah.
That's fine. Just Coast Guard might ring you if they get any other cars. They might ring you before deploying.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know
that's
what I
fine.
mean? If someone does that. Obviously, you are literally right next to the edge and it's a corrosion hotspot.
Yeah,
So, it's up to you whether you stay. I would recommend you don't.
yeah.
It's your decision. I can't change that.
Ah, no, I should be alright. It's like I'm quite far. Like I'm not going to the edge or anything like that.
Right, mate. Just be conscious if you're having a few booze and stuff. Just,
Yeah, yeah,
you know, if you're intoxicated, it's not going to be ideal, is it?
yeah.
But-
I've only got 4 cans anyway, so
Is it just you staying up?
yeah, it's just me. Yeah, my cousin's picking me up in the morning because I'm off to do a camp somewhere else.
Okay.
So
Not any cliffs at home.
no. Like I don't normally do this, but I thought I came in. I thought it looks nice. You know what I mean? Like
Nice spot,
it's just
yeah.
peaceful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ideal. But yeah, just obviously be conscious you're literally right on the edge.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
You want to see it and you can't see it from up here, but this bit here actually is a corrosion
yeah,
spot for it. So it's your decision. I can't change it. My advice would be you leave.
yeah.
Camp somewhere else or camp at the top of the hill or whatever.
Yeah,
But that's up to you, mate.
yeah. I'll just be careful, mate. That's all.
Right, you guys take care. If you need us, let us know.
Thank you.
All right.
Later that night, he was approached by police regarding his position near the cliff edge. They warned him of the dangers, stressing how easily accidents could happen in such conditions. The camper explained he was being careful, staying back from the drop and keeping watch. Even so, the warning hung heavy, and the rest of the night was spent on high alert. The isolation of the cliffs amplified by the thought of how thin the margin for error truly was. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed these 6 spine-tingling encounters, be sure to like the video and subscribe for more chilling and terrifying videos. There's always another mystery waiting to be uncovered, and you won't want to miss what's next. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.